Hello, welcome to Kushti TV, the straight talking YouTube channel. We're talking straight stuff on Jake Paul, I'm Mike Tyson, yeah, and Tony Bellew. Right, let's start with the fight. I did tell you that it would be a points win for Jake Paul. Of course, we give Iron Mike a knockout punch chance, but did you see him getting out of that car? Really was an old man when he was 58-year-olds and 58-year-olds, and he's got miles on the clock. Lots of hard sparring, knocks around the head, and of course, smoked a lot of weed. And he's got some training and he got in there and he's got his 10 million bucks. But Tony Bellew, yeah, Froch, keep on bad mouthing Jake Paul. Now let's get this right, yeah. If you want to fight Jake Paul, he calls the shots. He tells you to slap him in the press conference. Your worth is around, net worth is around, I don't know, 8, 10 million, 12 million respectively. Lots of money to the normal guy, isn't it? But this young man, who has, according to yourselves, Tyson boxing, yeah, is worth 80 plus million, yeah, and don't go bad mouthing him too much, because if he calls the shots on the fight, he literally will dictate you, yeah. Okay, you're gonna have to sell your soul. This is how it works, yeah. You're not gonna go in there for a straight fight. The public can't see through that because they buy it. I can see through it. I'm just telling you. But Tony Bellew fights Jake Paul at his demands. He tells you what size gloves you wear, right? He tells you how many rounds you do. He tells you what the outcome of the fight wants to be, gonna be, yeah. And it's up to you. If you want to sell yourself for 10 million quid, you can. But that's what it is. I wouldn't blame you. You've been in with some vicious, hard men in your prime, yeah, for like 400 grand or 20 grand on the way up, example, right? He calls the shots, and that's the way it is. Now, the boxing, for you who don't know the boxing, you've got to get used to that. Is it a mockery? What is it? Well, we watch it. It is what it is. But I'm telling you, this guy's worth 80 million and he calls the shots. Yeah, it is a show. I know it's a stage show. He's not a bad fighter. I'll give him credit there. How can you measure against a great fighter like Mike Tyson's 58-year-old? As I said earlier, just see him getting out of the car for the weigh-in. You know, there's no mobility, no movement there. He's lived a tough, hard life, hasn't he? And the hardest life is not the guns that he smokes. The harder side of it, or the drink and the crack cocaine that he's had over the years. By his own admissions, yeah, the wildlife party and then the drink to go with it, it's got nothing to do with that, really. The biggest part's got to do with it. It's the hammering he's took in sparring to be the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. So 58 years, you have 58-year-olds and 58-year-olds, and all 58-year-olds are, you can't get a young 58-year-old, but you can get somewhere and better than the others. 58 is what it is, it's a number. And the old saying, there's a plane going over top, but I think we get by with this. The old saying, ages is what you feel. Yeah, that's often the case, but you know, what I'm saying is 58's too old for boxing, and but he's really showing miles on the clock. He got done, but he got £10 million for it. Now, can Tony Bellew, massive ego, can he be told what to do for 5 million quid? You know what? I think he will. Do you see him out there with his Paddy Power, with the old boy, pretending he was 100-year-old at the press conference, trying to nudge in there, yeah. But what it is, you're going to try to antagonise Jake Paul, and he really don't give a shit, because he's got all the money he wants. So he'll either call you out, and when he calls you out, you're going to have to dance to his sound, and that's what I'm saying. Walk up the road, hit him, punch him, knock him out, beat him that way, you won't get paid for it. Probably get arrested, but you won't get paid. But Jake Paul calls the shots. Tony Bellew, David A, Froch, you want to fight him, you fight him under his terms. Yeah, but you might get paid well for it. Anyway, so that's what it is for now. Just giving you a rundown, let you guys know that this is a stage. He plays the biggest part, he calls the shots. If you want to dance to it, I wouldn't mind dancing to it for 5, 10 million, 7, 8 million, but somehow or another, don't think you call Gypsy Joe out in this small little channel I've got. You never know. If you're out there, Jake, would I dance for a few million? Fucking right I would.